The sun had already dipped below the horizon, and a thick fog rolled over the harbor where the old, abandoned ship named the Sea Phantom lay dormant. This ship had been rotting at the docks for nearly a decade, a place locals whispered about, but avoided rumors of strange noises and shadows drifting from its hull were common. Tonight, the police had received a call from a worried fisherman who claimed he heard crying coming from inside the vessel. Though the officers were skeptical, they arrived at the dock with their canine unit, hoping to find a logical explanation. Max, the seasoned police dog with a keen nose and brave heart, sniffed the salty air and immediately picked up a scent that made him restless. His ears perked and his tail stiffened. Without warning, Max dashed toward the ship's entrance, barking urgently. The officers shouted for him to wait, but Max was determined. He sprinted inside the dark, eerie corridors without hesitation, his paws echoing on the metal floor. His handler, Officer Garcia, rushed after him, heart pounding with worry and anticipation. The fog seemed to thicken, swallowing the sounds of their footsteps as Max led them deeper into the ship's belly, toward places no one had dared to explore for years. What Max smelled and heard was beyond their understanding, a silent plea for help hidden beneath layers of dust and decay. As the officers followed, the tension grew. What could be inside this forgotten relic? Suddenly, Max stopped and began scratching at a concealed hatch under a pile of rusted crates. The officers hurried over, prying it open to reveal a narrow, dark stairwell leading down into the ship's lower hold. A chilling silence settled over the group as they peered down the steps, their flashlights barely cutting through the darkness. Max's tail wagged with nervous excitement, urging them to descend. What awaited them below was a secret no one expected. Before we move on, if you're as hooked as I am, smash that like button and hit subscribe to Canine Era for more heart-stopping stories of courage and loyalty from our four-legged heroes. As the team carefully descended into the ship's shadowy underbelly, the smell of damp wood and rust filled the air. Max's nose twitched as he sniffed every corner, barking softly to guide the officers forward. It was then that the flicker of a small, trembling figure caught their eyes. A young girl, no older than 10, huddled in a corner wrapped in tattered clothes, her wide eyes reflecting fear and confusion. She was covered in dirt and scratches. Clearly having been trapped for days, the girl's lips quivered as she tried to speak, but only a faint whisper escaped. Officer Garcia gently knelt beside her, wrapping a warm jacket around her fragile shoulders. The officers immediately called for an ambulance and backup, stunned that someone had been living in such a harsh, forgotten place. The girl's story slowly unfolded. She had run away from home after a frightening incident and had taken refuge in the ship, hoping no one would find her. Days passed with little food and shelter, and she feared no rescue would come. Max, sensing her distress, lay down beside her, offering the comfort only a loyal dog could provide. The bond between the girl and Max grew instantly. She reached out to pet his soft fur, and for the first time in days, a faint smile appeared on her face. The police officers were overwhelmed with emotion. They had not just uncovered a mystery, but had saved a life. The city was buzzing with the news. The abandoned ship was no longer just a spooky legend, but a symbol of hope, thanks to the courage of one incredible dog. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to Canine Era. If Max's bravery has moved you, more inspiring stories await. News of the girl's rescue spread like wildfire. Social media lit up with photos of Max and the officers who saved her, and the community rallied to offer support. The girl, who was named Lily, was reunited with her tearful parents at the hospital. The moment was pure magic. Her mother collapsed into tears of relief, holding Lily tightly, while Max stood by calmly, almost understanding the gravity of what had happened. The officers watched silently, proud and humbled by the role they and their canine partner had played. Max became an instant local hero, his story featured on the evening news and in newspapers. But beyond the headlines, the real impact was on the hearts of everyone who heard it, a reminder of how courage, compassion, and teamwork can save even the most vulnerable among us. Lily's family shared how the trauma she endured had been unbearable, but Max's arrival at the ship was like a beacon of light guiding her back to safety. The emotional reunion was a moment of healing not only for Lily but for the whole town. Max, with his wagging tail and gentle eyes, reminded everyone that sometimes the smallest heroes make the biggest difference. His loyalty and bravery taught a valuable lesson. No matter how dark or lonely a place may seem, hope and kindness can always find a way through. In the weeks that followed, Max's story continued to inspire people far beyond the harbor's edge. The abandoned ship, once a symbol of decay and fear, was transformed into a memorial for courage and rescue. Local artists painted murals depicting Max's heroic act, and the city council declared a day in honor of all canine officers who risked their lives for the community. Max's team received awards, but for Max himself, it was simply another day on the job helping those in need with unwavering dedication. Children visited the police station to meet him, learning about the importance of kindness, bravery, and never giving up hope. For many, Max became more than a dog. He was a living legend. This story is a powerful reminder that heroes come in all shapes and sizes, and sometimes their greatest strength lies in their loyalty and heart. As you reflect on Max's incredible journey, remember to appreciate the silent protectors around. Those who rush into danger without a second thought, saving lives through their courage and love. Thank you so much for watching this amazing story on Canine Era. If Max's bravery touched your heart, please give this video a big like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories of canine heroes who change the world, one rescue at a time.